Brunei, the Abode of Peace. Continue watching to find out more.
Assalamualaikum is how the friendly people of Brunei greet visitors in their country. It literally means peace be upon you and is a greeting shared with other Muslim majority and Arab-speaking nations. I'm Isham. The pious people of Brunei wish that you have peace and harmony throughout your lifetime. Welcome to our program, Brunei, the Abode of Peace. Brunei is located on the northwestern side of the tropical island of Borneo. The island is also home to parts of Malaysia and Indonesia. Brunei consists of two regions. One part is separated in the middle and mostly surrounded by Malaysia, while the other faces the South China Sea to the north. Brunei is 5,765 square kilometers in size and has a population of a little over 440,000. About a third of all its citizens live in the capital, Bandar Sri Begawan, while only about 10,000 live in the eastern, more mountainous district of Temburong. Brunei is currently led by His Majesty Sultan Haji Hassanal Bolkiah Muzaddin Wadallah, who serves as both head of state and head of government. The national flag features an image of two hands representing the benevolent hands of the government and is promised to provide welfare, peace and prosperity to the people, as well as the national motto in Arabic, render service unto God's guidance. Since 2020, His Majesty Sultan Haji Hassanal Bolkiah Muzaddin Wadallah has received global praise for his swift, decisive actions in containing the spread of COVID-19. He invoked both science and religion in announcing to his citizens that the virus would be contained in Brunei, saying, "I believe this because of the united prevention efforts and our prayers." The government paid for all COVID-19 testing and treatment, including for foreign workers. They also provided financial support to private businesses affected by the pandemic. The people of Brunei enjoy a diverse culture owing to the country's unique history, which includes thousands of years of cultural, political and economic exchanges with India and China, and its recent connections with the United Kingdom. As many citizens of Brunei are ethnic Malays, the nation enjoys strong cultural ties with Malaysia. They share a common language with Malay, but other dialects are also spoken. Islam, the national religion, strongly influences the culture and lifestyle of Brunei's Muslims, who make up about 80% of the population. Most adults in Brunei study Arabic to help them understand their faith. Muslims pray 5 times a day, and most businesses are closed on Fridays, their holy day. According to Islamic tradition, family is the fundamental building block of their society. Each member in the family and extended family understands and respects their place in their relative hierarchical structure. Loyalty to the family is also important. The sense of community is extremely valued in the Bruneian culture. The term gotong-royong, which literally means working together, conveys the spirit in which people should function in unity for the common good. Regular gotong-royong events bring communities together for shared tasks, such as cleaning and maintaining schools, mosques, town halls, and other public facilities. The gotong-royong concept is also applied to projects such as construction of new public buildings, where everyone amicably contributes time, money, and other resources to support such endeavors. Brunei's traditional and popular attire is influenced by Islam. Most women wear brightly coloured, full-length, loose-fitting dresses called baju kurung, which consists of a long tunic over a long skirt. The baju kurung originated in Sumatra and the Malay Peninsula more than 500 years ago and is now the national dress of Malaysia and Brunei. The baju kurung comes in a wide variety of styles and many are decorated with embroidery, beads, filigree and sequins. Nowadays, some are made from both modern and traditional fabrics. Muslim women usually also wear a headscarf called a tudung. In Brunei, men wear conservative dress in public. The national dress for men, called baju cara Melayu, consists of a tunic and long pants. They are traditionally worn with a plait or floral pattern sarong called a sinjang that extends from the waist to the knees. Men also often wear a black hat called a songkok or a folded scarf called a dasta. For over 500 years, Brunei is renowned for its metalwork, especially silverwork, and the high-quality crafts produced by its artisans. These have long been popular among traders both domestically and around the world. Gold, copper, brass and bronze have also been used for centuries by Brunei's talented metal workers. Besides metalwork, wood carving is also a popular trade. Traditional woven textiles, known locally as kain tenunan Brunei, have played an important role among both royalty and ordinary people for centuries. For example, they are given by the groom to his bride in their wedding ceremony. Kain tenunan Brunei consists of two main types: kain tenunan biasa or ordinary woven cloth, and the glossy kain berpakan or fabrics woven with gold, silver or other metallic threads. Generous viewers, we'll now pause for a moment to hear a brief message. We'll return shortly. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Vegan leader, mover and shaker. Welcome back to our show on the culture of Brunei. Basket making, called mengayam, is another traditional handicraft. Bamboo, rattan or climbing palms and the leaves of other plants are woven into a wide variety of baskets and items for daily use. Some are specially designed for growing, harvesting, drying and cooking fruits, vegetables or rice. Mengayam is believed to have been started by women to pass the time while their husbands were at work, but over time it grew into a source of income as demand grew for their products. The know-how required for this creative work was traditionally passed down only within families. In 1975, the government built the Brunei Arts and Handicrafts Training Centre close to the capital city to train graduates who wish to learn this traditional craftsmanship and to preserve the centuries' worth of knowledge and skills for future generations. Besides visual arts, the performing arts are also important to the people of Brunei. A style of poetry called sajak is extremely popular with children. It was first used to teach history and social studies. Sajak is read in prose form and may be accompanied by hand movements. The nation's Islamic roots also play a prominent role in music and dance. Common traditional instruments include gongs and coconut shells, which are used for percussion. One traditional dance, called the Joget Baju Putih, is usually performed by 3 men and 3 women and is popular at festivals. Aduk-aduk is a ceremonial dance performed by children from the Kedayan ethnic group and is especially popular at the end of the harvest season. The dance is accompanied by percussion instruments including drums and coconut shells. The Malay population are best known for the traditional Jipin dance. This is performed by 6 men and 6 women and musicians playing many indigenous instruments including drums, gongs and the gambas. Gambas is a short-necked lute that originated in Yemen and is popular in Muslim Southeast Asia. Another important traditional instrument is the gong, which is made by the country's famous metal workers and can often be heard at weddings, sometimes accompanied by responsive singing and often joined by the audiences. In the popular song Alus Jua Dindang, a groom flatters his new wife and declares his devotion to her. The Royal Nobat of Brunei is an ensemble of gongs, reed instruments and other instruments that are sometimes used to announce Muslim prayer times and to mark important events at the Istana Nurul Iman Palace, the residence of His Majesty Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah. The palace, whose name translates as the Light of Faith Palace, holds the Guinness World Record for the world's largest private residence and is one of many stunning examples of Muslim architecture in Brunei. Another is the Sultan Omar Ali Saifuddin Mosque, whose pure gold dome is a landmark of Bandar Sri Begawan, the capital city. It was built relatively recently in 1958 with a mix of Renaissance and Italian architectural styles and is named after His Majesty Omar Ali Saifuddin III, the 28th Sultan of Brunei. The mosque is renovated with marbles from Italy, stained glass windows from England, granites from China and carpets from Saudi Arabia. It is considered to be one of the most beautiful mosques in the Asia-Pacific region and is a famous tourist attraction in Brunei's capital city. Visitors can take an elevator to the top of the minaret, its tallest feature at 52 meters high, and enjoy a panoramic view of the city. Many tourists also visit the Kampung Ayer settlement, the historic capital of the Bruneian Empire, which is sometimes known as the Venice of the East. Kampung Ayer translates as water village. For centuries, residences are built on stilts on the Brunei River, and people travel everywhere on elevated walkways and boats. Buildings in the settlement now incorporate both traditional and modern engineering techniques and include schools and health clinics. This ensures a modern and comfort living while preserving their traditions. Antonio Pigafetta, an Italian explorer, described the settlement in 1521 as entirely built in salt water. It contains 25,000 huts or families. The houses are all constructed on wood and built on tall pillars. With its amazing tropical rainforests, noble people, magnificent Islamic architecture, and flowering traditional arts, Brunei will impress any traveller. We pray that Brunei will continue to enjoy peace and prosperity under the guidance of His Majesty Sultan Haji Hassan al-Bolkiah Muzaddin Wadala through Allah's grace. Big-hearted viewers, we hope you have enjoyed our program today. Brunei, the Abode of Peace. May your heart rejoice in the love of the divine.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/CTAW.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/CTAW.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/CTAW.
Τα προγράμματά μας προσφέρονται σε πολλές γλώσσες. Παρακαλούμε δείτε suprememastertv.com/schedule και supermastertv.com/CTAW.
Vegan leader, the fearless hero.